I was around 12 to 13 years old when I had the goal to beat the Halo 5 campaign on Legendary mode. It's a game. Halo 5 is a game you play on Xbox. Come on now. You should already know that. But I set this goal because I wanted to have this achievement running in the back of my mind, knowing that, yeah, I was the kid that beat the Halo 5 campaign on Legendary. I just think having an achievement like that would always obviously feel good. We're men, we set goals all the time, and we do that so we can feel more fulfilled. So I set the goal, and I did nothing for 3 weeks. I just kept on passing it over, like, yeah, I'll get to it. I was just playing the fucking campaign on easy mode. I was playing with my friends. I was doing easy shit. I was doing shit that anyone can do. It wasn't until at least 3 weeks after, not 3 weeks after, the 3 weeks in, the day after, I was like, okay, I'm not, no more. So I just blindly set the game mode to legendary, restarted the campaign, hit the start button. And from that point, it took 2 weeks to beat it. Full sleepless nights. I'm talking like go to bed at 5 a.m., wake up at 7 a.m. Fucking nightmare pains. I remember someone would come at me, like one of my friends would come to meet me. This was in sixth grade. And I would just have like a mental vision in my mind that he was an enemy coming to hit me because of because of the amount of hours I had spent playing this game. It felt great. It felt amazing knowing I had the capability to set out an achievement and accomplish, to set out a goal and to achieve it. Knowing in the back of my mind, yeah, there was a time when I beat the Halo 5 campaign on Legendary. On Legendary, on the hardest mode. That is pretty cool. I can pat myself on the back. Good work, AJ. My name is AJ. I read books and I summarize them so that you and I can effectively change our lives. Scroll down, hit the subscribe button. It's a win-win for both of us. Chapter 10 of this book, well, I don't have it on me, but The Magic of Thinking Big, he mentions how there are plenty of almost qualified people who can be leaders. But they're missing this one trait. And I'm so certain that you're missing this trait too. It's okay. In order to become a business leader, one must be able to do the work that he sets out for himself. So David mentions that business owners need to be able to hire the right people to get the job done, right? Or people who will go out on their own and get work done that they assign to themselves. That's a whole different topic, but people who can assign themselves and get a job. Okay, no. There are two types of people, okay? People who can assign themselves work, get that work done, and people who get assigned work from daddy. People who get assigned work from daddy and only get it done because daddy says you have this deadline, and you must get it done by then. Which one are you? Can you set yourself a goal and follow through on it? Can you set yourself a goal and have the mindset that you will accomplish this goal by all means necessary? Will you accomplish the goal? Chances are you've been through the education. You've been through the education system where, when you were assigned homework, your teacher told you, "Okay, you have until the end of the week to do it." Most of the time, you procrastinated because you're a little bitch. The end of the week came and you were like, "Oh fuck, I'm not done." Now you're panicked. Now you're stressed. Now you have anxiety. Holy shit! You're just giving yourself bad mental health just for being bad at doing work. But you still did the paper and you turned it in. Let's think of a character. My left hand we have Mr. Actionavation. How the fuck do you say that? Activationist. Actionationist. It's like the word action, and is means to do something. I'm not fucking sure. And on my right hand, we have Mr. Passionist. Mr. Passion and Mr. Action. Here you go. Mr. A, for short, is a go-getter. He's ripped. He will set himself an objective, a mission, and he will achieve it. Why? Because he set himself up for it. He knows how fulfilled he will be after accomplishing his goal. Think about that. You set a goal, you accomplish it, and you feel more fulfilled for doing it. Mr. P, on the other hand, he's average. He's about 25-30% body fat. He's on the overweight scale. He's also skinny fat. He sets himself a goal, and suddenly, just like that, weeks pass before he even realizes, like, oh, shit, I can probably get to that goal. You've passed by a lot of Mr. P's in your life. Think about it. When you're walking and you're not walking, when you go to a store, there are so many people you pass by that are Mr. P's. You don't even realize it. You don't even acknowledge them because it doesn't even register in your mind that they're actually there. But you would recognize that attractive, handsome-looking guy that's also 6'3". You would recognize him, right? Yeah, it's... Mr. A decides he should improve his diet and eats less junk food. So within 2 weeks, he's already brought himself a bunch of healthy nutrients and fruits, vegetables, and protein. He's already aligned himself with that goal, and he's already eaten the type of nutrients he knows his body needs. That's great. Mr. P, oh, by the way, his physique starts to actually get better because he's eating not like shit. So his lean physique, that was already lean, starts to become more shredded and begins to build more of a V-taper. Mr. P, he knows he shouldn't be eating the chili heat wave Doritos. He knows he should probably get a move on with his health. So you know what he does? He says, I'm gonna go on a diet and eat the healthy, nutritional salad. Why do I keep saying carbs? Like, I know carbs are good for your muscle building, but like, if I ate a whole buttload of carbs before doing this, I wouldn't be able to do it. Anyways, fuck, oh yeah, that was it. Mr. P wants to go back to eating good foods like salads, proteins, all that shit. So when he's presented with a salad, he decides, it's not that good. He literally says it's not that good. So I won't eat it, and I'll go back to the bullshit I was eating 2 days ago. How interesting is that? Of course, Mr. P, his physique doesn't look all, shredded V-taper like, so instead it just gets more belated. You met people that have the stomach shape like this? Like, come on now, bro. Fuck, I just got an image in my mind. Oh, it's so annoying. Here's another story. Mr. A feels proud of the accomplishments he went through. The accomplishment. Fuck me, bro. Mr. A has a brother, and he's proud. He's grateful for his brother's accomplishments. They don't live together, so what does Mr. A decide to do? He sends him a note. He writes down that note, a little letter, and he just sends it to him. His brother receives the note. He tells him he's so grateful for having such a great brother in his life. And on a virtual call, the two share together a brotherly, loving moment. So wholesome, right? Mr. P also has a brother. And he's realized on his Instagram, he's been going through some nice shit. He's got married, he has a new house. His physique looks good. He's been improving in the gym. Mr. P's brother's been going through some real nice shit. So, they're not living together. So, Mr. P decides to himself, Yeah, I should send him a letter. I should tell him that he's doing good in life. Tell him how proud I am of him. He doesn't get around to doing it. Why? Why doesn't he? We're gonna discuss that in a few seconds. So here's the thing: when Mr. A gets the work done that he wants to get done, he feels more fulfilled. He feels much happier. He feels so much more trustful and confident in himself because he knows that. Hang on, I have I have the answers. If I set myself a goal, I know I can achieve it just from past results. So that tells Mr. A that anytime he sets himself a goal, he will feel much more confident in his own power. Usually, when Mr. P doesn't get work done, oof. Okay, so Mr. P wouldn't get the work done because he already has bad mental health, obviously. But when he doesn't get the work done, he assign himself. It's a negative. What's it called? Negative feedback loop. That's what the author Mark Manson talked about. This negative feedback loop is he gets negative thoughts about himself, and that one negative thought right here, spirals into another one, and then another one, and he doesn't know how to escape it because he's never learned about meditation. So over and over, he's just dwelling into negative thoughts about himself that hurt his self-belief and make him only think shit about himself. The reason why most Mr. P's get like this in the first place is because they're waiting. What are they waiting for? They're waiting for conditions to be 100% perfect before they decide to go through with whatever goal they have. Now, here's the thing. I think you should aim for perfection. Let's say perfection is up here. If you aim for it and you get like right here, bro, that's so much better than you just saying I'm gonna aim for perfection, but it's so far away. I'm not gonna bother because these motherfuckers, bro, have to realize that you will never have a state or condition in your life where the conditions are 100% perfect. You take action now. You got that? You understand that, right? There will never be a situation in your life. Well, it depends, but majority of the time you won't have situations in your life where the conditions are 100% perfect for you to move forward on a goal. Chances are, you and I have a problem that we haven't accomplished right now. We have a problem right now, at this very moment that you're seeing this. You and I both have a problem. So let's see, what's my problem? I'm still going through high school. See, just like that, that's a problem. That's not 100% condition that's done. I still have to tie chains on my wrist to that fucking high school. Whatever your problem is, bro, please believe me. You do not have to wait for it to be 100% perfect before you move on to solve another problem. Your actual step, because if you watch to the end of this video, then obviously you have some sort of purpose. Your actual step for this video is to do one thing that's uncomfortable. One thing. Anything. So, what's one thing you can do that's uncomfortable? When you're in public, I want you to go up to someone that you don't know. It has to be someone you don't know. And fist bump them. Smile, fist bump them, show them a lovely smile mood. Just do something, anything that is uncomfortable. We want you to be comfortable being uncomfortable, basically. Because then, you can do so many more things that the average man can't. Whilst the average man is waiting for all the conditions in his life to be perfect, you're out here doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Sorry. So, most likely you'll get the thought, I don't want to do it though, that's uncomfortable. That is when you do it. When you get the thought, I shouldn't do it. Because that, well, you won't even realize you're thinking that unless you're like an observer of the mind. Anyways, side tangent. I want you to grow, little bro. I want you to grow. But the thing is, in order to grow, us as men, we grow through discomfort. So how are you gonna grow when you're sat there eating your fucking potato chips on your smelly little black computer? I want you to take action in some places, bro. Please, please believe me that any level of action is better than just, I'm not gonna do it because of X. There are genuinely no excuses for why you can't do it. You don't have arms? Okay, that's fine. You don't have arms? Okay, that's fine. Go smile at them. Give them a heads up, like, just like that. See you later, idiot.